you're like, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Charlie Woodall. Here we go. Yeah. Hi folks, my name is not Emma, it's Emily. Get that one right. But welcome to my crib, my studio, the gym side of things here at the barn. Yeah, I guess we'll just show you guys around. And we definitely didn't coordinate jumpers.
Nope, that was a fluke. And yeah, we're going to tell you all about how we opened this gym in this random old barn on the farm.
You've been watching way too many YouTube videos with that voice. Yeah, we can talk about that too.
Yeah. So this all starts. Stop laughing. 2018, 2019 was when the option of moving to the farm sort of first came up, and we didn't really know what we wanted to do. And this at the time hadn't really been used for any useful purpose for a few years. It was basically just storage. It used to be a deli, it used to be a dairy, it used to be used for straw and hay storage and other things like that. And Emily, a recently qualified PT, had an idea.
Well, no, we were on holiday.
At
a friend's wedding, and he goes, by the way, I think we might move to the farm. I was like, what? And then we kind of discussed it and didn't really have a clue what we'd do, but because I was a PT, we thought, right, one thing we could do is open up a gym of some sort. The original plan wasn't this space, because I had this grand vision of this giant barn, which we've still done nothing with, but eventually we might do something with that one.
So at some point in 2019, we were visiting the farm, thinking about what we wanted to do, and this space was filled with like old BMW, skips full of all kinds of untold rubbish, and we thought it might have potential to be a gym space, which is what you were looking at. We were living in Wandsworth at the time. It's not really possible to open your own gym in Wandsworth unless you've got millions, not burning a hole in your back pocket, but a bit of disused barn on farm seems more plausible.
It had 4 walls, doors, ceiling,
slopey floor.
A very slopey floor, but it was something that we could convert with a lick of paint, some screed and some flooring.
Exactly, and importantly, planning permission. So 2015, Class R permitted development came in, which means you can convert an agricultural building into all sorts of different commercial uses, including a gym or flexible commercial use or accommodation or other stuff, which meant that side of things was very easy. The total square meterage of this building is about 100 square metres, and you get 500 square metres every 10 years. So that bit wasn't too stressful either. That's just putting a notification in to the council. We had a space, we had permission to do it. We didn't have much money. So 2020 was the first thing we did. Basically, we got the screed poured on the floor. I spent a few days up a scaffold tower, painting, ripping the ceilings off, doing all sorts of other stuff. And basically, you did help a bit.
Heavily pregnant with Olive.
Yeah. And then June, July 2020, we had the beginnings of a usable space. Basically, screed was about 1,500 quid. Rubber flooring was the biggest expense other than that. And we basically had a gym. We didn't have much in it. We didn't have windows, we didn't have lights, we didn't have
we had a strip light, and then we had a portable speaker.
It was very basic. No power, no loos, no changing rooms. They all came later. Yeah, we had the beginnings of a usable space, which allowed us to, Emily, between lockdowns and other restrictions, start training one-on-one clients, small group classes when that was allowed.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really know if it was going to work, if it'd be popular, how feasible it was as a business. And quite quickly, the ball got rolling, word got out. We were offering quite a unique thing. You were obviously focused on training women.
Yeah, we started classes in September 2020. I think we had about 6 classes on a week, where we had like a pregnancy focused one and a postnatal focused one, and then like 4 normal classes. And then obviously we went off to have Olive at the end of October, had maternity cover lined up, or one other trainer to come and help, and the November lockdown happened, and then we couldn't do anything till end of March. So from then, that's when we kind of launched the gym, focusing on female focused strength, and kind of carving out our niche of female focused, but where every instructor is pre and postnatal qualified, so that you can come to classes at any stage of life.
So yeah, moving in through 2021, and then I guess 2022 was our first sort of normalish year, been able to operate. That winter, we had enough confidence in the business to be able to pay for it, and some time and funds to be able to do it. So we put the changing rooms, the loos, the showers, that sort of thing in. We got windows, lighting. So it was actually starting to look like an actual fully functioning gym. We got heating. It's not particularly well insulated, so it's not that effective. But yeah, in 2022, it's starting to resemble a proper functioning gym business, and we started to grow membership. We started to offer a few different packages, a few different types of classes. And so now, where are we? End of 2023. How's the timetable looking?
So we run about 42 to 46 classes a week, which is quite a lot for any old gym actually. Mostly because we kind of target that mum market as well, so it kind of gives us scope to offer off-peak classes. We've got a team of 13 instructors and coaches, and member-wise probably about 150, so probably around about 80 people on monthly memberships, plus an extra 70 to 80 who drop in every month who like are on class packs, and like the most amazing community. Like we have loads of friendships have been made, WhatsApp groups from classes that everyone just makes off their own back. We've got gym socials that we run 2, 3, maybe even 4 times a year, and yeah, it's wonderful. And we've seen people go through their first pregnancy and now going through like their next pregnancy and seeing babies grow up, come to classes, then the whole like journey, and then also seeing people later on in life, like perimenopausal, menopausal, and just, yeah, it's just a really wonderful space.
It works really well, doesn't it? So it gets group classes in here. So it's basically about 5 metre by 9 metre rooms, like the usable floor space, but we've got racks and things which encroach on that a little bit. But so we can fit about groups of about 10 or so.
So we want to keep our classes fairly small, so you kind of have that individualised attention, so that everyone gets the attention they deserve. So mum and baby classes are 7, because any more than 7 babies in a class and it's fucking chaos. So that is where we're at on that. And then beyond that, our strength-based class uplift is 10 maximum. So there's enough space for people to move, because we're not one of those gyms that just rams everyone into a class. We want to make sure that everyone has a bit of space. And then we have our boost classes, which is more of a conditioning focused class, 12, and then we'll probably show you the hanger later as well. We run more classes, but we also have Pilates and yoga and everything in here. But yeah, it's a good multi-purpose space. And yeah,
this space, we became sort of more aware throughout this year, and probably the end of last year, we're actually hitting capacity quite often at peak times in terms of we're filling up those 10 or 12 spots in classes, and there's no room for any more, which is why this year we introduced our first outdoor regular class, which is actually open to men as well for the first time. So that's called MFT, which is our modified...
Well, we actually introduced traction in November last year.
Well, yeah.
It's alright, the gym's my domain. So yeah, traction last year in November on a Monday evening, because people wanted more of a high energy start to the week, where we normally have yoga as well. And then, like Charlie was saying, we've got modified farmer training, aka MFT, which is based off modified strongman training, which is out in the hanger as well, with your yokes, your logs. Just think world's strongest man, and that's been really well received by everyone. And also, there aren't that many places that do that kind of training, so it's quite cool to be able to offer something like that.
Yeah. So again, that's a quick intro to how we set up a gym in a random barn on the farm. We've got loads more we can talk to you about, from gym booking systems, Emily's favourite thing, to equipment, to targeting different demographics, the kind of training we do. There's all sorts of extra depth we can go into. But yeah, if you're a farmer and you've got an empty barn and you're thinking about maybe turning it into a gym, or you've got a bit of space, or anything, remotely relevant to this, hopefully that's of interest. Obviously, subscribe, ask us any questions. Emily loves Instagram DMs, particularly if you call her Emma. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Ciao, ciao.
Great, well done.
You totally just take control.
No, you took control.
No.